Yes, I have a plan to visit China. Of course, I am enjoying very much support and friendship with the CFA officials, and I think the first step to go to FIFA presidency must pass through China.
And have you communicated with the Chinese Football Association?
I did communicate to them about my visit, yes.
And have you got the word from China yet?
I don't know. I have to be in Beijing by itself to hear it clearly.
We will go to Beijing.
I'm just waiting for the time, actually.
Okay, thank you. And how about your relationship with the Chinese Football Association?
Very good, actually. During the years since I became president of AFC, I was always enjoying their support. I have visited China, you can say, I don't know how many, 10 times since I became president. I visited so many cities outside Beijing. Also, I have attended so many events in China. So I actually describe my relationship with China, FA, Chinese FA, but all football families in a very good, very strong.
Okay, thank you. And have you watched a Chinese football league? And do you remember any football star or football player?
Oh no, this is like a test for me. Yes, of course I watch a lot of your football because I'm president of AFC, and clubs wise I'm watching, national wise I'm watching, women I am watching. So I'm familiar with your football, but now if you ask me about names, I'm going to get mess. So just forgive me not to mention names.
Okay. And as a Chinese media, I want to know if you are the president of FIFA, do you have any plan to help Chinese football?
Well, actually, president of FIFA must support all the football all over the world. Now, if you are asking me about China in particular, I will say yes. It's going to take to have a great attention of mine as president of AFC today. I'm actually very much involved in the development of football in China, and China, whether it is as far as AFC concerned or as far as worldwide concerned, it is 1.3 billion population, which is almost maybe 1/6 of the population of the world, and once you develop football in China, you mean that they have developed football in the 1/6 of the world. So I mean you cannot ignore the importance of China. Yes, I should be focusing and concentrating.
Okay. And after announcing the challenge of Mr. Blatter, whether the relationship between you and him become different than before, because as we know you are a close friend.
Well, I mean, this is has to do nothing with the friendship. Actually, I hope that I will remain friend and he will remain friends. I hope that these things shouldn't be changed, and I don't think that he is my enemy, and I hope that I'm not his enemy just because I'm contesting for a seat in FIFA. I think I have experience after working so many years in the football administration, experience which I want to share it with the other, and experience which I want to give it back, to the football. And being 61 years old today, this is the time. If I don't go forward today, it's never.
Okay. And could you evaluate Mr. Blatter and his work? The former 13 years, I think.
Yeah, he contributed a lot toward the development of football and the world. It's not only 13 years Mr. Blatter worked in FIFA, but he was also 22 years General Secretary of FIFA. So during 35 years of his life spent in FIFA, he did a lot to support football and to bring football forward. I will remember, one of his projects which I am handling for him, the Goal Project, which is actually a project helped all the member association in the world, and there could be so many initiatives of his.
So will you challenge him now?
Yes, I'm challenging him. No, nobody else.
And I heard that you talked with Michael Platini last week, and any suggestion he gives you about this contest?
No, I'm just trying to propose myself. I mean, what you call present myself, my ideas, to Mr. Platini. That's all. It's normal. I have to do it with everybody.
Okay, and Mr. Blatt has said, I think last week, you will stop the contest. Is it true?
I'm not, but I hope he doesn't have a way to stop me. No, I don't think I'm stop. I'm going to go.
And also, Mr. Blatter has said he will retire for 4 years later. And do you believe him?
Well, you raise the question, you have to answer it.
Because you're a close friend, and
no comments on this, but I have heard the same thing 2002.
and I have checked your information online, and you are very successful in construction business. And when and why you moved to the sports industry?
Well, I was actually in the sport well before I became businessman. I engaged in sport when I was 20 years old. I became businessman maybe when I was 30 years old. So actually, my first love and passion is the football. It's never the business. You know. But being businessman, actually, I think you improve your skills in the administration. Being a businessman, targets is always ahead of your eyes. You want to have a target, and you know where you want to go and how if you want to come back. As a businessman, your administration skills is very much high.
Okay. And do the people in your country support you?
Very much.
Very much. And how about your family? Do they help and support you?
Yes, they are part of the people of my country, so they have to help me. They have to support me.
And how about your wife and your son, daughters?
Yeah, everybody. I can say everybody is very much now enthusiasm about my candidacy. Yeah.
Do they say something to you? Because they support you, love you, or
No, they support me. They pray for me, and that's all. But unfortunately, they cannot vote.
Yeah, and you always look very mysterious. So yeah. So could you evaluate your own personality?
No, I hope I'm not. I hope the people who deal with me and who knows me within the football family in China knows me very well. That I'm not a mysterious. I'm an open man. I'm a direct person. I love the people, and I try always to be part of their happiness.
Mm-hmm. And you have been ANC president for many years. Could you evaluate your work?
Well, I think I have contributed again towards the development of football in Asia. I think Asia was what you call a sleeping giant, and maybe it's still it's a sleeping giant. But the fact that we are today having a lot of presence in the worldwide, in the World Cup, men, women, youth, and administration. The son of Asia, who is me now, trying to be in the FIFA post. This is all evidence that our Asian giant is awakening, and he wants to make it present.
And are you satisfied with your work? And could you mark for yourself?
Well, satisfied. I'm doing my best. Actually, I can assure you that I am committed to the job which I love. I don't leave anything for the chances. I do myself the way for the job to be successful job. This is me. I think I have. You can see that now. We are dealing in football. Our competition has been improved a lot. Our grassroots project has been improved a lot. You are in China is a witness of how we work in the grassroots and how we work in the professional level, how we, managing and organizing our football. I think we are way, above where we were in 2002.
Yeah. And good luck for sales.
Well done. This is not me. This is you and others have to give me the mark.
Maybe a handwritten for.
It's going to be selfish. Either I'm going to give myself very high marks, and it is not good for me.
We think it's 90%. How about you?
Thank you very much. I'll accept your evaluation.
And you're always, I mean, since you announced to challenge Mr. Blatter, you're always on plan this month. And in order to the contest, whether you calculate how many miles you have flown.
How many miles?
Yeah, how many miles?
Around the world.
Well, actually, traveling is part of my daily schedule since I became FIFA AFC president. Actually, I tour a lot. I'm never 48 hours or maybe or 72 hours in the same place. I'm always either in the plane or in the hotel, going back to the plane. So I travel a lot actually. How much I don't know.
You're so busy.
I'm so busy.
And
I change at least one passport every year.
and do you have time to rest? I mean, how many hours you sleep per day?
You see, I have put for myself a target. Since I became president of AFC, I was thinking after 310 I have to rest. No more AFC. Whether I'm going to FIFA or I'm not going to FIFA. So this is still the plan until 2015. Now, if I go to FIFA, I think I will, stay for another 8 years. As if I plan to myself, if in 2015 I'm president and another candidate came and removed me by election, that's another thing, of course. But I think after that there will be long way to rest and forever, I believe.
So how many hours you sleep?
Sleep? I think between 5-6 hours a day.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. And could you evaluate your strength and Blatter's disadvantage in this contest?
Well, it's actually in terms of football, administration of football, I think both of us are experienced, in developing football. I do have actually, however, more depth in terms of the development of football, and looking for the ways and means to develop the football more than Mr. Blatter. Mr. Blatter worked in an environment only concerning Europe, for example. Maybe he see things like he see it in Zurich, but not all over the world are like Zurich or like Switzerland. They are people needs more support, more help, and they are I always differentiated between the amateur football and the professional football, which I think Mr. Blatter never thought about that. Well, then maybe today is the greatest advantage also is the difference in age, where I still have some years to work actively and to give more to the world.
Okay, thank you. And last week, the former AFC General Secretary Peter Whelan said something to you. I think the negative thing. And how do you think about the opposition within Asia? And have you got any trouble from them?
Well, I hope that Asia is going to be united, because this is the time where a candidate is Asian, and by coming forward to this election, we are opening the door for all Asians to have more ambitions and to have unlimited ambitions for anything they dream about to on football world.
And generally, people believe the members from Europe may prefer to work latter. And are you ready to persuade them, and how to persuade the member in Europe?
Yeah, the only thing that if it is about the work, the dedication, plans, and vision, I think we both have to present what we have got, and then let them judge. This is if we are talking purely football, and I hope that that's the way.
Have you got a plan to persuade them?
Yeah. I mean, I'm working in a plan today as president of AFC and as a member of the international world organization FIFA. So I'm actually busy on a daily basis with the plans development of football, which I'm just combine them together.
Okay, thank you. And in the contest, if the candidate is not you, but Michael Platini and Sepp Blatter, which one you will support?
Today, if there is,
I mean, if the contest, the candidate is not you, but Platini and Sepp Blatter, which one you will support?
well, I will say both of them are my friends, but I think I'll be going more for Michele Platini as a new case, younger and new generation.
Okay, thank you. And finally, very personally, I want to know if you are a football player, which position you will choose?
The
Forward?
center forward.
Center forward.
Because they're where you score goals. Yes. But anyhow, I don't mind actually to be in any position because football is a team game. I mean, really, no one by himself can do the job.
And which football star which one is your favorite football star you like?
Today, actually, there are a lot, but maybe Messi is more prominent, and people talking too much about him. Yes.
Okay, thank you.